Hey, hi, welcome back to our channel UiPath bots. In this video, we are going to learn about a new activity, check app state. So far, we have learned about troubleshooting techniques in UI automation, such as show all matches, image, selection mode, target validation techniques, and all, right? So, in this video, we are going to see about check app state. There will be situations like you are completely dependent on the UI elements to load, right? We will be when we are dealing with the projects like Amazon or some web application. There will be multiple elements in the page and multiple tabs will be there. From one option to another option, we need to navigate from page to page, so that before you start up with the processing or before you start the activities in the automation, you are supposed to make sure whether the page is completely loaded or not. In such situations, we completely needs to rely on the state of the app, which state it is, whether it has completely loaded state, or whether it is in a orders page or not, whether it is on the home page or not. So we are supposed to rely on the state of the application, whether it is a browser, web application, or a desktop application, right? So let us, in such scenarios, we are going to use this check app state. Some developers blindly used to give some delay of 10 seconds or 20 seconds to find whether the element exists or not. I prefer not to go with that approach. Better, it is always advisable to use check app state activity. This is a best practice to check the state of the app before you proceed with the operation. Before you proceed with the processing, right? So, because we are not sure how much time it may take to load the element or to load a page completely. Sometimes it may take 10 seconds, sometimes it may take fraction of seconds. So it is not advisable to ask bot to wait for 20 seconds or 10 seconds on each execution, right? It will directly impact the performance of the bot. So in such scenarios, it is advisable to go with the check app state. Let me show you how to use this. So for example, let us take Amazon application, web application, where you are going to log into this Amazon in order to land onto your home page. So when you see this particular bar, or when you see this search icon bar, you can say that you have landed into your home page, right? So your next operation will be searching for some item in the Amazon website and then processing to bill it. So next operation will be that. Before you start up with the process, you are supposed to make sure whether the page been loaded successfully or not, to make sure that you can use this particular search bar. So now, after logging in, instead of blindly giving some element exist activity, or to keep a delay of 10 or 20 seconds, I would use check app state. Okay, so let's move on to the studio. Let us go for a state sequence. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to use an application browser, indicate it. Okay, so I'll be using a type into activity, where I'm going to type the email ID. Okay, so now confirm. After clicking on so forget about this, like login, capturing the login credentials and all. So you are most aware of this. Straight away, let us move on to the check app state. In activities, there is a activity, say check app state, which ensures the automated app is in a specific state by verifying if a UI element exists or not. A set of user-defined actions are executed based on the detected state. So let us drag and drop this. This is quite similar to the if blocks. Say if this particular element exists, then this piece of code will be executed, else this if not appear. So now first let us give cancel. Let me go to this. Okay, now I would like to see whether this search bar is available or not, right? So I'm going to give this. Okay, I'm going to select this piece, and since no anchor available, it is asking for an anchor. Okay, now check for a validation. Strict selector, validate, giving 100%, so confirm. Okay, so see this, if this particular element exists, then I could say that my app is in a correct state, right? In such scenario, what I am going to do, I am going to select something. I would like to give some selection. I am going to select for a type into activity. This is my target where I am going to type something. What I am going to type something, maybe I am searching for some books. Okay, this is what. If it is not available, if this is not available, what we are going to do, we are going to select, let me use some message box. Message box, Amazon landing page not available, please refresh, or else refreshing the page. Okay, so now let us use some click activity to refresh the page, or we can pass some keyboard shortcuts, right? Let me record and then F5, record and F5. Okay, so this way I'll be working with. So you could see two sequences, two set of activities. One, if the application is in proper state, expected state, and else part is like if it is not in the expected state. So this is the best practice to proceed with your UI automation in case you need to wait for some elements to be loaded. So check app state. Please remember this, and you can do your miracles, your adventures in your UI automation. So I hope you enjoyed this video. You got a proper information about this. So if you like this video, please do share with your friends and colleagues, and meet you through our next practice sessions. Thank you so much, and don't forget to subscribe our channel. Bye bye.